A capacity crowd coming alive here for what is sure to be an incredible wrestling card. One and all, welcome to Edge of Excellence. I am Shirt Donovan, and like I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, we have an incredible set of matchups for you tonight. But first up, a tale as old as time itself, the symbol of love versus the symbol of terror. We will be heading to the ring very shortly for this matchup, this heavyweight division contest between Great Heart and Fear.
Making his way to the ring, the symbol of love, Great Heart.
The crowd giving a warm welcome here to fan favorite superstar Great Heart. And now sort of a bizarre energy coming over the arena here as Fear makes his imminent entrance to the ring.
And his opponent, Fear.
A four-letter word sending chills through the locker room in Super Spirit Wrestling. Fear is a performer who has no doubt made his impact in the Super Spirit Wrestling heavyweight division. Burt Wiggins on duty for this opening contest here at Edge of Excellence. Thanks for joining us, folks. Let's get it underway. A slam to start things off for Fear here against Great Heart. And going for the Dark Cradle early is Fear, looking to maybe put one away. I think Fear probably cares very little about the entertainment value for the fans here. And a quick victory is a victory nonetheless for such a tenacious competitor. Great Heart will have a tall order here, sort of a stick-and-move approach now we're seeing with a couple of shotes and now an elbow to the back from the symbol of love. Fear looking to regain control. Center of the ring, pinning attempt here. Just a one count, says Burt Wiggins. A series of strikes there, dazing Fear momentarily, but an uppercut is off target and Fear makes Great Heart pay for it. Transitions into a leg lock here, Burt Wiggins checking for a submission. Impressive slam by Great Heart. And now mounted punches. Burt Wiggins may be looking to enforce a stoppage, but Fear shifting the tides once again. High angle drop kick from one of the heavyweight division's largest athletes. Impressive stuff out of Fear. I've said many times throughout these broadcasts that as rough a competitor that Fear is, he continually displays also, a lovely bomb, just a 2 count for Great Heart. But Fear displaying an impressive amount of mat sense in addition to just his rough overall sensibilities. But Great Heart showing his rough side here against Fear. More mounted punches. He may sense that it could take something extra to do in the big man. Slam for Fear, now back in control and into another Dark Cradle. What a fast transition there. You see the technical prowess of Fear, in addition to just raw strength. And now the chops from both men. You see Fear opting for those downward chops. And indeed, Fear having the last say again. Dark Cradle again. The game plan for Fear could be clear here in the early goings at Edge of Excellence. So many great matches we have for you throughout the evening tonight. And now Fear biting the face, getting right through that fabric of the mask of Great Heart. Pinning attempt. Near fall for Fear. And transitioning right into a brutal stretch near the center of the ring. No rope break in sight, but Greatheart is able to roll through. The crowd letting Fear know how they feel about him. And he is in control for the moment with submission offense. Greatheart may be bleeding. I see some blood on the mat. It's difficult to tell when a masked wrestler is involved, but a big shote off the Irish whip for Greatheart. The biting of Fear probably causing some bleeding underneath the mask, which I imagine could be doubly concerning for your visibility. Fisherman Buster out of Greatheart, firing all cylinders, but a bad pinning predicament in the corner leads to a rope break. Stretch again, and a break this time in favor of Greatheart. Headbutt is off target, but then a low blow. I'm unsure if Burt Wiggins saw that. Fear itself, Fear itself. It's over. And Fear just gazing down at his prey, possibly an unconscious Greatheart in the ring there, who will probably need assistance from an official. Fear victorious early on here at Edge of Excellence in the opening bout. Folks, we are moving right along to our first title match of the evening. It is the Shadow Band. Up for grabs, current champion Cameron Reese answering the call of #1 contender Archie Everett. I don't think Cameron Reese has faced anyone quite like Everett since he became champion here in Super Spirit Wrestling. Archie Everett, of course, one of our many submission specialists here in the junior division. I don't think, as I mentioned, that Cameron Reese is fully prepared for a matchup like this. Of course, you know, the mind of a champion, he has to be prepared in some fashion. We'll see if Archie Everett is indeed able to pull one out here over the current champion, Cameron Reese.
Making his way to the ring, the challenger, Archie Everett.
Archie Everett looking to claim his first title here in Super Spirit Wrestling's junior division. His very first shot at the Shadow Band since his debut.
And now making his way to the ring, he is the Shadow Band champion, the Midnight Rider, Cameron Reese.
The very top of the junior division, in the center of the ring, preparing to defend his title against Archie Everett. Kim Carrillo on duty for this Shadow Band contest. Archie Everett going to what he knows early here against Cameron Reese. Cameron Reese will need to avoid the stretches, the submission holds, and the overall technical prowess of Archie Everett, leading up to what I'm sure will be a few attempts at the City Lights combination. A winning maneuver here for the current champion, Cameron Reese. He's put away so many opponents. He has retained his title with that maneuver. We'll see how Archie Everett copes with it here tonight. Everett looking so impressive early on, going into his bag here against Cameron Reese. A surprise pin. Reese was able to quickly recognize the situation. Clubbing forearm from the champion, followed by an elbow drop. Everett putting on the brakes from the Irish whip. Trapping the arm, rolling through. Creative offense here out of Archie Everett. And now Reese targeting a limb himself. Arm-based offense out of both competitors here. Corner control for the challenger, looking for some running offense, but Cameron Reese battling out. He will eat a European uppercut for his trouble. Uppercut. These two men trading strikes in this title match here, our first one of the evening at Edge of Excellence. Backdrop counter. Transitioning into submission hold is Cameron Reese. I don't know if that's a wise maneuver against submission specialist Archie Everett, who I'm sure is familiar with ways to escape several holds. Headlock takedown. Rope break signaled by Kim Carrillo. Archie Everett trapping the legs, the arms. Everett just knows so many ways to brutalize the body, and he does it so creatively, almost treating the human body like origami, and more submission offense here out of Archie Everett. Cameron Reese could be in trouble if you let Everett get too many maneuvers in early on. It could lead to a notch in the win column for challenger Everett. Surprise roll up here. Just gets out even before a 1 count. Everett looking very focused here, trying to obtain gold for the first time in Super Spirit Wrestling. Striking contest ends in the favor of Cameron Reese, and now damage to the leg of Archie Everett. Another rope break signaled by Kim Carrillo. You see the blood on the mat from our opening contest. Fear opening the face of Great Heart. Great Heart unfortunately suffering a loss in that heavyweight contest. Much has been sacrificed, and it is early in the night. Will Cameron Reese have to sacrifice his shadow band title here to Archie Everett? Russian leg sweep transitioning into submission offense. Good stuff out of Archie Everett. And again, not allowing Reese to stay vertical. Trapping the arm again and rolling through. Positioning not the best here, though, for Everett. Several rope breaks signaled for Cameron Reese. The thing about Cameron Reese is he could. We got a pin predicament here. Oh no, just a 1 count. The thing about Cameron Reese is that he could sustain all this offense from from Everett, and then out of nowhere hit the City Lights combination. That's all it takes, folks. A suplex, trapping the wrists, rolling through for a devastating knee strike to the face could spell a 1-2-3 for your current champion. A diving elbow drop, I believe, not working out in favor of Everett, and now he is on the receiving end of a inverted figure 4, I believe, from Cameron Reese. The tenacious Archie Everett just coming right back with a spinning drop toe hold. Trapping the arm and shoulder and neck there is Everett. Cameron Reese perhaps not as innovative as Everett. Nevertheless, a hard-hitting athlete. He is, of course, your junior division champion. Rolled up again. How much of this submission offense can Reese sustain, especially if Everett has the mat sense to keep him near the center where a rope break is virtually impossible. Arrogant pin here, looking for his first gold. It will not come. Cameron Reese still in this matchup. A DDT and more leg-based offense. And you gotta believe that a submission could just be coming any minute for Everett. Fans becoming wary here as the god of the junior division appearing to sweat here a little bit against Archie Everett. I mentioned early on that he might not be prepared for a game plan like Everett's. Not even a 2 count this late in the matchup for Cameron Reese. And looking for a sign of respect, and I don't know why Cameron Reese bought it, but Everett able to fool the champion and trap him into an armbar scenario. And Reese, perhaps frustrated, repaying Everett's damage. Pinning predicament now. 2 count for the champion. I believe that's as deep as we've gone here in this Shadow Band title match. 2. Everett out again before the 3. Strike is blocked. Irish whip reversal. Here comes Everett. No, Reese puts on the brakes. Slam to the outside on the apron. Cameron Reese wisely taking some time on the inside to regain his energy. It could be the difference maker. Dragon screw takedown from a tenacious Archie Everett. European uppercut. Reese needs to rally here. Pinning predicament. Just a 1 count. The champion's still looking good despite all the submission offense. But it's not a pin that I believe Everett is ultimately looking for. He wants to make the champion tap. 2 count for Reese. Strike is blocked. Standing switch, and then carrying through all of his weight for another cross arm breaker. But it will lead to a rope break signaled by official Kim Cadillo. Taking him all the way down from a dragon sleeper, surprising him off the Irish whip. Good stuff here out of challenger Archie Everett. Backdrop, what a counter from Everett. Firing on all cylinders here. Trapping the legs once more. We've seen this maneuver a few times throughout this match. You gotta believe that Reese could submit on any of these submission attempts. We are deep in this contest. Irish whip reversal. Trapping him at why? Why would Reese buy it again? The champion looking shaky. I don't know if he intentionally reached out that time or if Everett was just able to grab him. But you see now Reese lowering that arm, kitchen sink for the champion, and some arm-based offense out of Reese this time. Running bulldog out of the champion, dazing Everett. Neck breaker. Rallying strikes, but Reese powering right through them with a lariat off the Irish whip. Big maneuver here out of the champion. Able to power through, and another large lariat. Neck breaker. But Everett first to his feet, trapping the legs again. Oh, I think Reese is in trouble. I think Reese is in big, big trouble. No, able to power out. The champion's mindset, able to remain in this matchup. Russian leg sweep into another armbar. Every submission from Archie Everett at this point, bringing the champion closer and closer to submitting. Inverted figure 4, but Everett right at the ropes, and indeed Kim Cadillo signaling for the break. This crowd buzzing with electricity here for our first title match of the evening at Edge of Excellence. Striking contest, the challenger and the champion. Reese, big spinning kick. The exclamation point on the end of that sentence, and for now the champion in control. Neck breaker again. Complete shot, connecting. Reese mounting a comeback of his own here. Could we be seeing it? He rolls him through the wrist control, the city lights combination. It could be all right here for Reese. 1, 2. And Archie Everett able to withstand the city lights combination. That is a big message to the champion, and this match will continue. Corner control now for Reese. You know it's got to be hanging in his mind that the city lights combination wasn't able to do it. Rolling through for the powerbomb. 1, 2. Near fall for the challenger there. Reese able to escape. Surprise roll up. Rope break signaled by Kim Cadillo. Unfortunate for Everett. Drop toe hold, almost out of desperation. And Everett again to the top rope. Diving elbow drop, connecting this time across the back of the champion. Submission offense. Wisely keeping his body between the champion and the ropes. But Reese still in this matchup. Complete shot. A rallying cry from Cameron Reese to the top rope. Scouting Everett. Moonsault onto a standing Archie Everett. Inverted figure 4. The challenger now in trouble. Russian leg sweep. Everett trying to battle back. We've seen this maneuver several times. You know that arm of Cameron Reese has been dropped to the side. It has been exposed. It has been torn open. Reese, a moment of hesitation, perhaps unsure what to do here. Oh no, he knows exactly what to do. It's the city lights combination. Oh my God. He almost took his head off. 1, 2. No, Archie Everett withstanding another city lights combination. And back to the game plan, the arm of Cameron Reese. What a competition we are seeing out of these two junior division competitors, the very top-ranked competitors, but now rolling through Everett. Rope break from Kim Cadillo, fortunate positioning for the champion. The Everett was cinched in deep. Could we be looking at it again? No, arrogant pin. No way, not this way. 2. Cameron Reese still in this contest. And a fatigued Archie Everett now being taunted by the champion. Oh no, not again. City Lights combination coming right up. Not a third one. Oh my God, the turkey. 1, 2. Archie Everett, how is he doing this? How is he still in this match? Backdrop countered. Archie Everett back in control. Showing off superhuman capabilities here, withstanding 3 City Lights combinations, armbar, and it's over! Archie Everett is your new Shadow Band champion! Cameron Reese's reign is over! What a match between those two competitors, and a huge congratulations to your new champion of the junior division, Archie Everett, the submission specialist, taking his style all the way to the very top of the junior division and felling what has been a very impressive Cameron Reese throughout his junior division run. Incredible stuff here at our major event. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us at Edge of Excellence. I hope you've been entertained thus far. Well, folks, after that match, we've got to move right along. There's still so much to see. We've got a match in the women's division. Piper Valentine, a young upstart here in the women's division at Super Spirit Wrestling, now challenging former champion Beverly Brooks. This should be a contest that Piper Valentine is very eager to get to because she has just demanded the absolute best from the women's division here in Super Spirit Wrestling.
Making her way to the ring, Piper Valentine.
So many fans unsure how to feel about Piper Valentine, such an impressive athlete, but also so nasty to the fan base here in Super Spirit Wrestling. Former champion now making her way to the ring, sans midsection bandages.
And her opponent, Beverly Brooks.
The crowd coming alive here for Beverly Brooks, most likely relieved to see that the midsection could be now undamaged. Is the road to recovery over for former champion Beverly Brooks? I don't know if Piper Valentine planned for a 100% Brooks, but that's what she's getting. Arm drag takedown starting things off for the former champion. Piper Valentine in control early on, but a kick is off target. Beverly Brooks paying back with a strike of her own. Tit for tat thus far in this women's division contest. A rake across the knee for Brooks. It will be the explosive offense, the suplex-based offense of Beverly Brooks versus just the all-around athleticism of Piper Valentine. There's so many ways Valentine can beat you in the ring, and I think that's one of the reasons she has proved to be such a fearsome competitor in the women's division. Big lariat turning Valentine inside out. Brooks sending a message early on to the relative newcomer to Super Spirit Wrestling. Valentine to the ropes. So explosive out the gate is Valentine. Top speed at her second step. Impressive athleticism. Lariat is scouted. Beverly Brooks will have her offense nonetheless. Pinning attempt now, the first one of the match. 2 count. 2 count early for Brooks. Could be a bad omen for Valentine. Pinning predicament now, center of the ring in favor of Valentine, just a 1 count. And does that really tell the landscape of this match so far? Is Brooks in control? And I could be wrong. Piper Valentine now trapping Brooks, both women to their feet. Irish whip. What a clothesline. Now using all of her weight to pin Valentine. Almost all there, near fall for the former champion. Power slam, pinning predicament, 1, 2. Near fall again. Piper Valentine still in this match, but Beverly Brooks looking pretty. What a spear off the Irish whip! Brooks looking so good here. I was gonna say, if that midsection is indeed patched up, she is gonna be a serious problem in the women's division. To the ropes, no offense for Valentine. Big slam. Maybe Brooks now to the ropes, indeed. Kitchen sink. Backbreaker, the midsection of Valentine now may be in jeopardy. Knee crusher. And now dropping down with the weighted pin again. 2. Piper Valentine, you gotta give her credit. Trying for a jump up Rana there, well scouted by Brooks. Powerbomb pinning predicament, and now Piper Valentine firing off some forearms, trying to regain some control. Rolling chop, but then a rolling lariat from Brooks. Fiery competition we are seeing out of these two competitors. Lariat to the back. Brooks getting a little nasty now. The ones you don't see always hurt a little more. Pinning predicament now for Brooks. Valentine in trouble. 2. Near fall again. And how many near falls is that for Beverly Brooks? Piper Valentine still hanging on, albeit maybe by a thread in this women's division contest. Big lariat from Brooks. Valentine right back up to her feet, albeit stunned. Face buster. And it has been all Brooks these last few minutes. Piper Valentine having some difficulty here. She's got her up. Slam from the electric chair position. A face buster delivered to Piper Valentine.
Come on.
And now Brooks taunting Valentine. Valentine has been very vocal about wanting the absolute best out of the women's division, and she might be getting it. 1, 2. I thought it could have been there. The way that Valentine went down, it looked ugly, but now Piper rallying, delivering a disrespectful slap across the face, and now clawing at the face of Beverly Brooks. Valentine doing what it takes here, I suppose, to mount a comeback. Irish whip, collision in favor of Brooks. Former champion still in control here against Piper Valentine. Surprise pin here. Lenny Spencer in position. Just a 1 count this deep in the match. Dropping down again for the pin. 2. I thought it was over there, folks. Probably the nearest fall of this match. Piper Valentine is looking fatigued. Like I said, I don't think she expected a 100% Beverly Brooks. Pinning attempt now following a little showboating. Could spell the end. Piper Valentine still in this matchup. Rolls through for the cross arm breaker after a beautifully executed suplex, but Lenny Spencer signaling for a rope break. Irish whip, collision again in favor of Brooks. Another pinning predicament. 1, 2, could this be all? No. Piper Valentine has kicked out so many damn times in this match, and it is impressing the hell out of me, folks. Edge of excellence indeed. Kicking combination for Valentine, looking to change the conversation. Irish whip. What a maneuver here. Navigating all the way around Brooks like a jungle gym. Standing shooting star press, but a rope break signaled in favor of Beverly Brooks. Suplex bridges. 1, 2. We are in deep water here in this women's division contest. Brooks almost looking to Valentine. Oh no, she's got her up. She's got her up for the Cupid cutter. Cupid cutter. Cupid cutter from Valentine. A little repositioning necessary. Could it be the time that Brooks needs? Standing shooting star press. 2. Kick out from Beverly Brooks. Jump up Rana from Valentine. Looking to continue her momentum. Kicking combination again from Piper Valentine. Finishing in a soul butt kick. But now Brooks rallying with offense of her own. Sleeper hold, and she's got it deep. She's got it deep, and it's over. Beverly Brooks submitting Piper Valentine with a textbook sleeper hold here. and shrugging to the audience as if to say, this is your rising star. Former champion Beverly Brooks looking really good here at Edge of Excellence in this big event atmosphere after her road to recovery following her many devastating matches with current champion Ryoko Matsui. Matsui, of course, will be defending her title later on tonight. Well, folks, next up, we've got a match that I'm very, very excited for. It will be the Gambles looking to get their gold back from Deadly Encounter. Marcus and Nathan Gamble very unhappy after their loss to Deadly Encounter. Michio Kawaguchi and Nikita Belkov defending their belts tonight in a big match atmosphere, which is exactly what the Gambles wanted. They could have enacted their rematch clause early, but they chose to save it for that big fight feel here tonight at Edge of Excellence, maybe looking to throw Deadly Encounter off in their first title defense ever here in Super Spirit Wrestling.
Making their way to the ring, the challengers, the team of Marcus and Nathan, the Gambles.
Marcus and Nathan come from a long line of wrestlers, and the whole family, I'm hearing, was disappointed to hear the loss of the belts, trying to get them back here tonight against these men, the champions.
And their opponents, they are the Power Band champions, the team of Michio Kawaguchi and Nikita Belkov, Deadly Encounter.
The Shark and the Spider, fitted with gold here, looking to defend tonight against the Gambles. Power Band matchup here, a rematch. The Gambles looking to get that gold back. Pile driver early from Marcus Gamble. Right out the gate, some devastating offense. But then a beautiful kick from Michio Kawaguchi. We are seeing some big stuff here in this rematch. Jump up Rana from Kawaguchi. Dragon screw takedown. Kawaguchi really moving quickly here against Marcus Gamble. Early pin, just a 1 count. And again, impressive agility on display from Michio Kawaguchi. Jump up Rana again from Kawaguchi. Right on target with all of those. But Nathan Gamble, now the legal man, taking some favorable offense in stride from his brother Marcus. Just a 1 count early on from, I believe, was a standing moonsault. Tag made to the Shark, Nikita Belkov. Low blow from Marcus Gamble to create some separation. A disingenuous move, but maybe a genius maneuver. Drop kick in the corner. Such an impressive athlete is Nathan Gamble, but for now he is on the receiving end of a slam from Nikita Belkov. Bad positioning, and senior official Norio Nakatomi not even getting there before Nikita Belkov is able to power out. Tag made for Deadly Encounter, the champions. Just a 1 count. Both of these teams looking to push each other, forcing those kickouts, forcing that effort. Wow. Marcus Gamble not letting Kawaguchi get a word in edgewise. And again, striking combination here from the larger Gamble brother. Leg feed enziguri. Working out for Michio Kawaguchi. Nikita Belkov back in for Deadly Encounter. Dragon screw takedown. Belly to belly slam. Not many people waged that Deadly Encounter would become champions against the Gambles. This, of course, happened at Super Spirit Live. And in a shock to the wrestling world, the Gambles were dethroned by Deadly Encounter. Many fans of Super Spirit Wrestling posited from the very beginning that the Gambles would sit at the very top of the tag division for a long time. They weren't even the first champions, but they were the second. Deadly Encounter, your third, and will the Gambles be able to claim they were the fourth? Fireman's carry. Slips under from the Irish whip. Just a collision. I don't think Marcus Gamble expected Nikita Belkov to move that quickly, but the big man's got some serious speed to him. Corner control now here for Marcus, but Nikita Belkov creating separation for Michio. Michio now being raked across the ropes by a rough-minded Nathan Gamble. Not sure what was on the mind of Nikita Belkov there, but for now, Michio Kawaguchi in control with a deep chin lock, it looked like. Jump up Rana will not work out this time. A rope break signaled by Norio Nakatomi. Tag made for Deadly Encounter. A lot of tags here for the champions. Smart strategy. Keep the fresh man in, cycle out for breaks. It's just common sense. Dragon Screw takedown. And as sound, as strategic as Deadly Encounter has been, the Gambles have just taken it to them. You've seen the striking combination from Marcus Gamble throughout this match. High impact offense, trading some chops here. Pinning predicament on the side of the Gambles. Just a 1 count. Tag for both teams. Michio and Marcus. Wow, Nathan eating that kick from Kawaguchi. A miscommunication there perhaps from Deadly Encounter. Drop kick off the Irish whip from Marcus Gamble. Fatigue starting to play a role. You see both men slow to their feet. Fisherman suplex for the bridge here. 2 to retain. Just a 2 count. Beautiful defense there played by Nikita Belkov, not allowing Nathan Gamble to get there for the interference. He's got him up. Could we be seeing it? Yes, Kawaguchi driver. The Kawaguchi driver. 1, 2. I thought it was all there, a near fall, and Marcus Gamble withstanding the first Kawaguchi driver of the match. Striking combination for Gamble. Michio Kawaguchi brings that arm through. Oh, now a pinning predicament for Marcus. 1, 2. This match will continue. Michio Kawaguchi likes to bring that arm through for his Kawaguchi driver and modified pile driver. It's a little more high impact, just like that spinning DDT there off the Irish whip. Smart tag from Marcus Gamble, who has sustained a lot. And there's the roulette driver. Roulette driver. 1, 2. I thought it was all right there, but Nikita Belkov able to get there just in time for Michio Kawaguchi, and Marcus Gamble doing the same for his partner, shooting the finger guns across the ring at Nikita Belkov. High angle drop kick from Nathan. Those damn Gambles, such impressive athletes. Kick is off target, but Nikita Belkov right there to meet Nathan Gamble with a headlock takedown. Nikita Belkov lifting up Nathan and slamming him to the mat. Whip powerbomb out of the big man. Ankle lock now. Great positioning as well. Michio Kawaguchi able to get to Marcus. Maybe looking for a Kawaguchi driver. Well scouted from Marcus Gamble, and Nathan now in control against the Shark. Indeed, creating separation with the Irish whip for a tag. And the Gamble stereo enziguri ringing the bells of Nikita Belkov. Pinning attempt now. Do we have new champions? 2. Near fall, Nikita Belkov not needing the help of Michio, and indeed it was late. Roulette driver on both sides of the ring. Oh my God, we're new champions. 2. Indeed, new champions. Stereo roulette drivers out of the Gambles, and they are your new Power Band champions, reclaiming the gold here against Deadly Encounter. Wow. The coordination from Marcus and Nathan, recognizing the situation at hand, coming together with two roulette drivers, spelling the end of the title reign for Deadly Encounter, the Gambles. They wanted that big fight feel here at Edge of Excellence, strategically playing their rematch clause for tonight's event. And indeed, they are victorious here against Michio Kawaguchi and Nikita Belkov, the Gambles, your new Power Band champions. Well, folks, we have to take a break following that explosive contest, but please don't go anywhere. We've got so much more to come throughout the night. Thank you for joining us, and please stick with us here at Edge of Excellence. Thanks for sticking with us, folks. What a match that was. We just saw in the men's tag division, crowning new champions in the Gambles, their second title reign in Super Spirit Wrestling beginning tonight at Edge of Excellence. Unfortunately, Deadly Encounter no longer your champions. Nevertheless, they have notched their moment in history as the third ever champions in the men's tag division. Folks, we are moving right along on this very exciting card. We are about at the middle of things here tonight. We are moving into heavyweight action between Douglas Daniels, a rising star here in Super Spirit Wrestling. He will be challenging BMD. This should indeed be a high-impact contest. Both of these wrestlers really know how to take it to their opponents. And I'm expecting great things from these two heavyweight competitors. We'll be going to the ring any moment now. Let's take you there.
Making his way to the ring, he calls himself the Philanthropist, Douglas Daniels.
Douglas Daniels has been successful throughout his many appearances here in Super Spirit Wrestling's heavyweight division. Will he be successful here tonight against BMD? I believe this is a run back from the very first round of the heavyweight division contest at the New Dawn Tournament Series way back in November and December, and I think BMD lost that match.
And his opponent, the Punished BMD.
BMD sliding into the ring for what is sure to be a hard-hitting competition against the Philanthropist Douglas Daniels. Early takedown for BMD. Right out the gate, fireman's carry. Firing on all cylinders early on here is BMD. Deep arm drag takedown. Good stuff. Trying to take Daniels off guard, and Daniels now answering with an arm drag takedown of his own. Elbow drop. A stiff one at that across the chest of BMD. Momentary lapse of judgment there from Daniels, halting his offense. Big lariat, though, now connecting off the Irish whip. Transitions into a Boston Crab. So many ways that Daniels can beat you. A very well-rounded competitor, BMD will look to inflict strikes and submission-style offense here against the Philanthropist. Takedown again for BMD. Submission offense. And submission offense here from Daniels. Some old school out of both competitors. We saw a sleeper hold working out for Beverly Brooks against Piper Valentine early on tonight, and a torture rack as a laughing Douglas Daniels further punishes the punished. Striking combination for BMD, and then taking the legs out from under Douglas Daniels. Drop toe hold. Deadlift German. That low center of gravity from BMD, giving him some extra leverage here against the Philanthropist. Desperation kick, halting the offense of Daniels. BMD has struggled to gain any real traction here in the heavyweight division. Sort of comfortably sitting in the middle ranks. A win over Daniels could seriously shift the landscape of his career in Super Spirit Wrestling. Big chops there. What a series of chops from BMD, and now Daniels in trouble again. Able to break away. Burt Wiggins checking for the submission. Torture rack again here near the ropes, and you saw BMD was able to reach out. Burt Wiggins recognizing the break. Double arm suplex, Bridges for a pin. 2. BMD staying in this matchup. Neck breaker from Daniels. Pull through clothesline now from Daniels. Big stuff, transitioning into another Boston Crab. Wow, what an elbow. The eyes in the back of the head of BMD, showing him what was at stake. But now Daniels to the top rope, thinking better of it. Saw BMD coming to his senses there, bridging for another suplex, but a break signaled by Wiggins. You saw BMD's foot sliding under the rope there. That is grounds for a break. What a slam, a high angle slam. Pinning predicament now. Almost all near fall for Douglas Daniels following that slam, and he's continuing his offense. What a power bomb, taking some time to show the folks what he's got. To the ropes, diving shoulder tackle. BMD could be in trouble here. Could we see a repeat of what happened at New Dawn Tournament Series? And what a quick takedown that was from BMD, who was taking it to Daniels with these forearms. Daniels showboating again before a huge lariat across the chest of a dazed BMD. Pinning predicament now. 1, 2, just a 2 count. The crowd showing their adoration for these heavyweight competitors who seem to be going the distance here at our second major event of the year. We thank you again for joining us here tonight, everyone. Daniels has gone to that maneuver so many times tonight for that bridge. I don't even know if he's concerned with the rope breaks so much as he's just concerned with doing damage and trapping BMD. Textbook drop kick out of the Philanthropist. Connecting here against BMD. CQC slam! CQC slam! 1, 2. Near fall, about as near as it gets. Douglas Daniels kicking out of the CQC slam. The benefactor! The benefactor! 2. It's over. What an answer from Douglas Daniels, kicking out of the CQ slam and immediately transitioning into the benefactor off the top rope. Great stuff out of Daniels, who continues to be so impressive here in the heavyweight division at Super Spirit Wrestling. He's been impressive in other promotions as well. He made a top 4 appearance in WCC's first ever Rumble at the Royal Classic Volume 1. Douglas Daniels was a top 4 competitor in that event. he has been blazing a trail through the heavyweight division ever since his return to Super Spirit Wrestling. Impressive stuff out of our heavyweight division, folks, and now we are moving right along to a women's tag division match between Squad Life and, well, I haven't exactly been told who their opponents are, folks. This match got announced just today. It will be relative newcomer Squad Life versus whoever steps from behind that video screen.
Making their way to the ring, the team of Samina Velvon and Mariah Hamilton, Squad Life.
The Super Spirit Wrestling fan base has really taken a liking to Squad Life. They have demonstrated impressive athleticism since their debut. Let's see. Wait a second, that music. Oh my God! That's Vuelo de Miedo. We haven't seen him for weeks.
And their opponents, the team of La Grifa y La Gárgola, Vuelo de Miedo.
Vuelo de Miedo took a long hiatus from Super Spirit Wrestling following their 4th defeat to current tag champs Troubletown. A new look for Vuelo de Miedo and perhaps a new attitude here tonight. Squad Life will certainly be put to the test against Vuelo de Miedo, who for the longest time were the number 2 ranked women's tag team here in Super Spirit Wrestling. A bit of the old and a bit of the new here tonight. Vuelo de Miedo was one of our very first tag teams signed to Super Spirit Wrestling. Of course, Squad Life only very recently signed. Tag made, La Gárgola in now for Vuelo de Miedo. Snapmare takedown. Back body drop reversal here from Samina Velvon. An early pin will not get it. Vuelo de Miedo taking a much deserved break, to be honest. Despite all their losses to Troubletown, they have been so dominant in the women's tag division. A kick there from Samina Velvon trying to turn the tide. And La Gárgola answering right back with a huge kick to the face of Velvon. Drop kick off target as Velvon breaks away for a tag. Mariah Hamilton, Mariah Hamilton will now try her luck against La Gárgola. Tandem offense here from Squad Life. Stiff strikes out of Hamilton, driving Gárgola back to a favorable corner, but La Gárgola able to come out on top and have the final say in that striking contest. Impressive slam from Mariah Hamilton, rolling through for maximum torque there. What a face buster. Mixing up her offense here against La Gárgola, who will make a tag to La Grifa. Vuelo de Miedo extremely popular in Mexico, where their rise to fame began. I think any of those lucha-style maneuvers, just like that jump-up Rana out of Mariah Hamilton, you got to think would be well scouted from Vuelo de Miedo. Stiff punch. Mariah Hamilton to the top rope, but letting Samina Velvon do her thing instead. High angle backdrop, almost crumpling the body of La Grifa. Tag made to La Gárgola. I gotta say, I like this new look. They look like a more cohesive team, and could that indeed be what's on the minds of Vuelo de Miedo? Wow, a powerbomb, gut wrench style, sits out with it. Almost a 3 count for La Gárgola. Mariah Hamilton stopping the offense, but La Gárgola not discouraged, remaining focused on the legal woman. Near fall again for Vuelo de Miedo. You got to give Squad Life some credit. They didn't know who their opponents were going to be tonight, and this is their first pay-per-view appearance. Big slam, tag made. Irish whip. We've seen time and again La Gargola very good in the 2-on-1 scenario. I don't know how to explain it, but you see her depositing Mariah Hamilton on the outside and La Grifa giving chase on the outside with a chokehold. Mariah Hamilton will find it difficult to get back in, and she will certainly need to. Is that a weapon? A microphone to the back of the head of Mariah Hamilton. She's able to roll back in the ring, but the damage is done here. The microphone to the back of the head from La Grifa. I'm unsure if Kim Carrillo saw that or if she's just using her own discretion here. Pinning predicament now. 2. Just a 2 count from Mariah Hamilton. On the receiving end now of offense from both members of Vuelo de Miedo. Snap suplex. And she is breaking away to make a tag. Smart call there from Mariah Hamilton. Tag also made for Vuelo de Miedo. Could it be Stone Driver? A Stone Driver setting things up wonderfully for La Grifa. Headbutt. Could be signaling for the end here. To the ropes. What a clothesline. To the ropes again, and we're going to see another one. Indeed, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And La Grifa now with knees across the body of Samina Velvan. Tag made. La Grifa waiting in the wings there for a chokehold. Mariah Hamilton interfering on behalf of her tag team partner. Senton off the top rope. Pinning predicament now. 2. Just a 2 count. Squad Life has not looked that bad here against Vuelo de Miedo. A win over Vuelo de Miedo would be huge for Squad Life. You see our arena here tonight just covered in purple, as our Squad Life. Could the lucky color spell a victory in the women's tag division for the newcomers? Pinning attempt now here for La Gargola. Near fall. Mariah Hamilton having some trouble breaking up the offense, but she does and transitions into offense of her own. La Grifa, for the moment, the only woman standing. Snap suplex from Hamilton. This crowd buzzing here at Edge of Excellence. Irish whip reversal. But she's not focused on the correct competitor. And Samina Velvan now dragging La Gargola back toward the center of the ring. Snap suplex. Elbow drop. Good stuff out of La Grifa. And again, having enough time. The incredible speed of La Grifa, the agility. Oh, but Samina Velvan now just picking her up for a backbreaker that is quickly halted by La Gargola. Oh, we've seen La Gargola submit many a competitor with that maneuver. Textbook backbreaker from La Grifa. Samina Velvan doing what she can to withstand this offense and battle back. She's lifting her up again. Brainbuster again. And again. Triple brainbuster. But it is La Grifa back to her feet first. Following all those brainbusters. Could fatigue be playing a heavy role in Samina Velvan's performance here? Release German suplex. Mariah Hamilton going to the top. Frog splash off the top. 1, 2. Oh, I thought it was over there. I thought it was over. This match continues. That frog splash getting the nearest fall of the match. Tornado DDT off the top rope from Hamilton. Pinning attempt now. Bad positioning though, and indeed The interference from La Gargola paying dividends for Vuelo de Miedo. Triple brainbusters again on the mind of Samina Velvan. Striking contest between Hamilton and La Grifa. Super kick. La Gargola back up and a headbutt. A devastating headbutt to Hamilton. Tag made. Hamilton fighting her way to her tag partner, and indeed, tag made to Samina Velvan. Oh no, apron offense there. La Grifa getting involved. Fall away slam. Samina Velvan perhaps looking to rocket La Gargola all the way back to a favorable corner. Irish whip reversal would do it. But La Gargola taking her the distance. Oh my God. It's got to be fatigue. That headlock, which she was able to walk Samina Velvan, a larger competitor, all the way back to the favorable corner. But Velvan, first to her feet. Could this be a good sign for Squad Life, but a drop toe hold now? Surprise roll up, bad positioning here, great corner, but the ropes were indeed a factor. High angle backdrop. Samina Velvan now signaling for the end. Snap suplex. Velvan trying to get on a roll here. Tag made. Vuelo de Miedo at several intersections have halted the momentum of Squad Life, and now Samina Velvan being taunted after being dumped outside unceremoniously by Vuelo de Miedo. Velvan needs to get focused here. Oh, sent into the post. Not a good thing. Snap suplex, Velvan answering back. 18, 19. Oh, Samina Velvan able to get back in the ring. I didn't even know that La Grifa was the legal woman. But Samina Velvan back in the ring at 19, scoring a victory over a re-emerging Vuelo de Miedo. That is big news, big news for relative newcomers Squad Life here in the women's tag division. I can't believe that Mariah Hamilton and Samina Velvan were able to pull one out over what looked to be a very rejuvenated Vuelo de Miedo. La Grifa not able to get back in. The count of 19. Great awareness there from Samina Velvan. An impressive competition indeed out of our women's tag division. Well, folks, moving on. We have got a barn burner coming up for you, folks. It is going to be the Spirit Band rematch, the one that everyone's talking about. Our very first Spirit Band champion, Benjamin Rose, suffered his very first loss to current champion Hideo Kuba, and he is looking to reclaim that gold here against the current heavyweight champion. This is a matchup that many people are wanting to see. I personally am so excited, and let's take you to the ring now for that contest.
Making his way to the ring, the challenger, big man, Benjamin Rose.
Benjamin Rose calling out to his fans. He will need their support here tonight to reclaim his gold from the fancy genius Hideo Kuba. What a champion Rose was, and will he be once more? Your heavyweight champion making his appearance soon.
And his opponent, he is the Spirit Band champion, the fancy genius, Hideo Kuba.
Perhaps an unlikely champion is Hideo Kuba, but the gold is around his waist. as he makes his way into his first title defense against former champion big man Benjamin Rose. Spirit Band matchup here, folks. Big fight feel. Senior official Norio Nakatomi on duty for this heavyweight title match. Hideo Kuba off target early here against Benjamin Rose, and both of these men struggling to get offense in. I'm not sure if that's a testament to the defense or a detriment to the offense. But there's some big blows out of Benjamin Rose. Elbow to the back. The former champion said in an interview before this match, he got so used to wearing 2 belts to the ring. You see the belt he's currently wearing in his ring attire. He got so used to wearing 2 belts to the ring that back in the locker room area, he spent almost 15 minutes looking for the title before he realized, hell, I'm not the champion anymore. He could be once more following this matchup with Hideo Kuba. Not many were expecting Kuba to even be victorious in the first place against Rose. As I mentioned, Rose was undefeated before his matchup with Kuba. And defeating Benjamin Rose twice in a row is indeed perhaps the tallest order in all of Super Spirit Wrestling. Kuba kind of taking things slow here in the early goings. Maybe looking to let fatigue play a role. I think he probably has the conditioning edge here against former champion Rose. Both men looking for high impact offense there. Pull through clothesline now for Benjamin Rose. Swinging neck breaker for Kuba. Able to trap the big man and bring him all the way down. And corner control now for the champion. Could he be looking for high risk early? I'm not sure it's wise. Rana off the top rope. Into a basement dropkick to the back of the head. Hideo Kuba looking impressive here, but unable to avoid that huge rolling clothesline. One. Just a 1 count, folks. A clothesline from Benjamin Rose isn't like a normal clothesline. The lariat, a very familiar wrestling maneuver, but when you get hit with a Benjamin Rose lariat, it's like colliding with a damn tree on a motorcycle. You just don't want to do it. What a power bomb. You see the power of the former champion looking fearsome here. Looking for a reclamation of gold. Hideo Kuba rolling through, trapping several parts of Benjamin Rose's body for submission offense. Two count for the former champion Hideo Kuba, holding on to the gold for now, and a high impact DDT spiking the head of Benjamin Rose right into the mat. Standing switch counter is then countered by Rose. Good stuff here out of these heavyweight competitors. We see this maneuver again out of Kuba, looking to wear the big man down. It could indeed be a war of attrition. It often is in these big title matches. Basement dropkick again, well placed by Kuba. Off target with that dropkick though, to a standing Benjamin Rose, now on the receiving end of a running dropkick. The fancy genius knows what he wants to do. He is, after all, the champion. Sometimes you have to let the painter paint. Just a rope break there on a bridging German. Leg control now here for Benjamin Rose. And a stiff forearm delivered from Hideo Kuba in response. Pinning attempt following that forearm. Could he catch Rose off guard? No, just a 1 count. We saw the Gambles reclaim their gold here tonight against now former champions Deadly Encounter in the men's tag division. Will Benjamin Rose be able to do the same? Archie Everett is, of course, now our brand new Shadow Band champion. Our second matchup tonight saw a new a new king of the junior division. You saw some rough offense there from Hideo Kuba to avoid a powerbomb scenario from Benjamin Rose. Ladies and gentlemen, we still have 2 matches to come. After this one, it will be a junior division grudge match between Joey Marnell and a renewed Ricky Gilmore, perhaps for the worse, if you're asking me. And then our main event tonight, it will be Chie Hamasaki for the first time challenging current Destiny Band champion Ryoko Matsui. Both competitors have been lighting up our women's division in Super Spirit Wrestling, and they will face off tonight for the gold. Oh, I thought we had him up for the fancy that there. Hideo Kuba uses a few maneuvers from that position, and the fancy that, his signature maneuver, is one of them. Speaking of signatures, Rose Crusher! Rose Crusher from the former champion has to reposition. 1, 2, do we have a new champion? No. Near fall. Hideo Kuba still in this matchup following the Rose Crusher, having enough time to come to his senses. Rose had to reposition to avoid a rope break scenario. And you see Rose now getting a little rough himself. Perhaps sensing he need to do what it takes here against the unorthodox style of the Fancy Genius. What a power bomb out of Benjamin Rose. Drop kick following the rake to the eyes. A dazed Benjamin Rose, but then a dazed Hideo Kuba out on his feet there temporarily. This time got him up. Fancy that! The fancy that! One of the most high-impact maneuvers in Super Spirit Wrestling, but he also has to reposition. Pinning attempt now. Can he retain? 2. No, just a 2 count. But a 2 count against Benjamin Rose, believe it or not, is a good sign. But this isn't. The Rose Crusher! Rose Crusher! Do we have a new champion? Do we have a new champion? 1, 2... Hideo Kuba withstanding the second Rose Crusher, and for now, he is still your heavyweight champion. Suplex delivered from the 7'1" Benjamin Rose. And a low blow there from the Fancy Genius. I don't approve of that one, folks, but Norio Nakatomi clearly did not see it. Big pull-through clothesline for Rose. But Kuba now looking to change the conversation. Trapping the limbs again. You see the boot, though, that big boot attached to that big leg of Benjamin Rose. Able to float under the ropes there and escape the submission predicament. Oh, I thought another fancy that was coming, but instead a cutter, a beautiful cutter. Rana from the top rope. He's got him up again. Fancy that! Fancy that! Center of the ring. No repositioning necessary. Can he retain? 2. No. Another near fall for the Fancy Genius, but Benjamin Rose is still in this match. Both men looking for big strikes there. Neither connecting. Could we see another one? Another Rose Crusher. Indeed, the Rose Crusher. One, 2. This match will continue. It will continue. I can't believe what we're seeing here, folks. Another huge powerbomb. He packages him this time, but the hand of Hideo Kuba able to get under the ropes. And again, another huge powerbomb from the former champion. Can he reclaim that spirit band from Hideo Kuba? Corner control, could he be looking for high impact offense? No, it will be the Tree of Woe position for Rose, brutalizing the midsection of the Fancy Genius. And Kuba trying to fight his way out of the corner here against big man Benjamin Rose. So many strikes, Kuba waving a finger in the face of Rose. Taking a moment to regain some energy, dodging a huge lariat from Rose, and again dodging another strike, a well-placed kick of his own. The champion really rolling here, running offense. Jumping forearm, but a desperation boot to the face. right to the forehead. Kuba with a desperation maneuver of his own, and then a chop sends the champion down, tit for tat, here in the late stages of this title match. What a clothesline. What a clothesline from Rose. He's got him up again. The Rose Crusher, the fourth one of the match, if I'm not mistaken, but another reposition. Can Kuba snap out of it? 1, 2, no! This match is still going. Hideo Kuba up to his feet, gazing down at the former champion. Going right back to it, the Rose Crusher again. I gotta believe this is all. I gotta believe this is all. 1, 2, no! Hideo Kuba, the fancy genius, putting on a performance I'd never expected. Lama Histral Cradle. 1, 2. Benjamin Rose hanging on, escaping Lama Histral Cradle, howling out to his fans, looking for some support. To the ropes. Huge clothesline, follows all the way through with it. And this time, center of the ring, he's got him up. Rose Crusher, Rose Crusher. But this time too winded to follow up with a pin. Could that come back to haunt him? The conditioning of Benjamin Rose indeed being put to the test as this match continues. Rolling senton from the champion. Big kick to the midsection, one kick, putting Rose down. Desperation elbow. What a competition we're seeing here. Dog splash, no. Guillotine leg drop off the top rope. Couldn't even follow through after the Irish whip. And both men collide, and both men are down. I've never seen Rose push like this. Look at him. He's so fatigued. Bridges for the German. Nakatomi signaling for the rope break. I have never seen Benjamin Rose in this much trouble. He's not even the champion in this situation. Kuba unlocking a whole new potential here. DDT spiking Rose into the mat. I'm not even sure Kuba knows what he's going to do next, but he has been so effective here against Benjamin Rose, and he's got him up. He's looking for the fancy that, the fancy that, the fancy genius. Can he retain? Can he retain? 2, no. What a match. So many near falls. Both men putting it all on the line. Sit out pile driver for Rose. Doing everything he can to remain in this contest. He wants to be champion again. These two men showing why they are at the very, very top of the heavyweight division here in Super Spirit Wrestling. Big slam from the big man. We are in deep water, folks. Hideo Kuba could be in trouble. He crumpled after those strikes. Hideo Kuba signaling to Benjamin Rose that he's got more in the tank, and an enziguri right to the back of the head of the challenger. 1, 2, is it all here? No! I don't know if I've ever seen this many near falls. In Super Spirit Wrestling, we are seeing an instant classic here at Edge of Excellence. Hideo Kuba countering the Irish whip offense from Rose. Backdrop, keep it simple. Maintaining his momentum here. But now, you see signs of exhaustion also showing in the fancy genius. Not following up as quickly as he would have. Rose is completely dazed. Backdrop for the champion. Now Rose coming to his senses. Howling out again. Looking for some energy from the crowd. Leg drop again, right across the back. Going back to it, what will it be this time? Dog splash, the dog splash, no, not connecting. Lama Histral Cradle. Rope break, oh my God, my heart. I thought Hideo Kuba had caught Benjamin Rose off guard there. I thought we were looking at a retention, but the rope break coming to the aid. Look at this offense here. Hideo Kuba submitting big man Benjamin Rose, and he will retain. He is still your Spirit Band champion. He's got that locked in. Someone's got to get the champion off of Rose. But the fancy genius, putting on a performance that I don't think anyone expected. And he is still your Spirit Band champion after claiming a hard-fought victory over Benjamin Rose. Folks, that might have been the most dramatic, hard-hitting match that I've seen in Super Spirit Wrestling, and I really gotta hand it to Hideo Kuba. He is proving all the naysayers wrong, and Benjamin Rose suffering his second ever loss to the very man who gave him his first one. Folks, Hideo Kuba, for the night, still your Spirit Band champion. Well, folks, we've got 2 matches left on our card here tonight, and what a night it's been here at Edge of Excellence. Thank you so much again for joining us. But next up on the card, we have a Junior Division grudge match. Joey Marnell and Ricky Gilmore have been at odds since their debuts here in Super Spirit Wrestling, and Ricky Gilmore, after taking a long hiatus following a brutal loss to Joey Marnell at New Purpose, returned a month later with a brand new look and a brand new attitude. Ricky Gilmore cost Joey Marnell a #1 contender slot that Archie Everett, your brand new Shadow Band champion, took advantage of earlier in the night. And you know that's got to be sticking in the mind of Joey Marnell. It could have been him. It could have been him with the gold around his waist. But Ricky Gilmore back with a sour attitude to ruin his opportunities. They're going to put it all on the line here against each other tonight.
Making his way to the ring, Joey Marnell.
Considerably more cheers than boos for Joey Marnell tonight, which is not typical. Marnell has built up kind of an infamous reputation here in the juniors division. But Ricky Gilmore attacking with a table, ruining Joey Marnell's chances at a #1 contender slot.
Making his way to the ring, superstar Ricky Gilmore.
That's right, folks. You heard it. He is Mama's favorite no more. He now wishes to be referred to as Superstar Ricky Gilmore. New music, new look, new attitude, possibly a new moveset. We'll find out here tonight at Edge of Excellence. Ricky Gilmore looking Joey Marnell right in the face here. Joey Marnell dumping Gilmore on the outside. I expect this will be a rough matchup as there is a lot of animosity between these two competitors. You got to believe Joey Marnell thought he had put a pin in the whole Ricky Gilmore situation at New Purpose until he found himself on the receiving end of a wooden table. Back body drop for Ricky Gilmore, this time sending Marnell to the outside to get a shot of our capacity crowd here tonight at Edge of Excellence. And what matches they have bore witness to. What an exciting card we've had. Thank you again for joining us. Joey Marnell maintaining some positional control. Irish whip against Ricky Gilmore. And you got to wonder what's on the mind of Gilmore's mother, as he stated very clearly in his press conference interview that he no longer wished to be referred to as Mama's favorite Ricky Gilmore. He is now Superstar Ricky Gilmore. You see the stars there on his new attire. He's really committing to this whole thing. We'll see how it does for him here tonight against Joey Marnell, a competitor who is very familiar with Gilmore's approach. However, we could be seeing an all-new Gilmore when it comes to ring sensibilities. Marnell really teeing off on Gilmore and indeed coming out on top in that striking competition. Just a 1 count here for Marnell. Atomic drop. Snap suplex now for Marnell. looking to keep Gilmore grounded. It would be a huge statement for the returning Ricky Gilmore to pull out a victory here over Marnell. Quite an embarrassing loss at New Purpose. It's exactly what Joey Marnell wanted. Texas Cloverleaf again being applied, cinched in deep by Ricky Gilmore. Shades of his old self. Those headbutts you're seeing are as well. Until now, Ricky Gilmore was a very friendly competitor, but he always had those fearsome headbutts in the repertoire. Scoop slam transitioning into another Texas Cloverleaf. Could Gilmore now be a more submission-style wrestler? I'm not totally sure. In the press conference, super kick from Gilmore. Excuse me, a super kick from Gilmore. That is a big maneuver. Excuse me, not Gilmore, Marnell. 2. And indeed, a super kick from Marnell, almost spelling the end from Gilmore. Ricky Gilmore hinted in his press conference interview that he might have a new signature maneuver waiting in the wings for Joey Marnell. No one knows what it looks like yet. No one knows if Gilmore is even telling the truth. Of course, Gilmore's favored signature maneuver was called the Mama Said, and it was just a devastating knockout punch. Pinning predicament now for Marnell. 2. Just a devastating knockout punch that would often spell victory for Ricky Gilmore. Could we be looking at something a little more technical? Marnell taking some time to taunt Gilmore, maybe not wise here in this big match scenario at Edge of Excellence. Counter offense for Marnell. Rolls him up for a surprise pin. Wait, what is this? Oh my God! What was that? Ricky Gilmore! 1! Just a 1 count, but nevertheless, in a move like that, I gotta believe that that's the secret weapon that Gilmore was referring to. And I'm hearing now in my headset reports from our producers that Ricky Gilmore has just unveiled to us the Eventide, his new signature maneuver, and wow, it did look rough. Joey Marnell able to kick out of the first Eventide delivered here in Super Spirit Wrestling. Headlock now, standing sleeper hold for Marnell. Looking good here against the new and I guess maybe improved in some degrees Ricky Gilmore, but the attitude of Gilmore, that friendliness is gone. Texas Cloverleaf again following an impressive diving elbow drop. Big headbutt from superstar Ricky Gilmore. I guess I got to get used to that one. Surprise roll-up ends in a rope break, says Burt Wiggins. And it looks to be a brawl here near the corner. Ricky Gilmore trying to gain better ground. Super kick from Joey. A big super kick indeed. Across the chin. 1, 2. Almost all a near fall here. Ricky Gilmore able to kick out. God, what would it? Oh, a low blow. Marnell showing shades of his old self here. Maybe a little intimidated by this new Gilmore, too. Oh my God, I thought it was over. But Ricky Gilmore still in this matchup. You know Gilmore would hate to take another loss, especially after all the hullabaloo that's been going on. 2. Gilmore still kicking out. And a low blow again from Marnell. I don't like this one bit, folks, but maybe, just maybe, Ricky Gilmore deserves a little bit of this. After all, he did cost Joey Marnell the #1 contender slot. DDT, wow. And you saw the body of Marnell just folding. After that DDT, he's out on his feet. Corner control now for superstar Gilmore. Leg feet enziguri. Surprise roll-up, bad positioning, and indeed Burt Wiggins signaling for the rope break. Gilmore looking very fit here. I won't argue that, but can he pull one out here over Joey Marnell? History would say no. We'll see what the kid's got now that he is superstar Ricky Gilmore. Jumping pile driver, high impact stuff from Marnell, but not taking advantage of what could have been a very lucrative pin. Snap suplex now for Marnell. This grudge match, Marnell may not even care if he wins. It might just be about inflicting damage. Super kick from Marnell. 1, 2. Oh my God, Ricky Gilmore barely escaping the super kick. Or rather the pin following the super kick, and a diving elbow drop now from Marnell, who is still full steam ahead in this junior division grudge match. Headbutts now from Gilmore. Big strike, but Marnell still on his feet, and as I say that, he falls to another headbutt from the superstar. Beautiful moonsault. 2. Almost all a near fall this time for Ricky Gilmore. Top rope this time for Marnell. Diving elbow drop right across the body. Desperation takedown for Ricky Gilmore. Trying to maybe signal that he's got a lot left in the tank here. Taking some time to showboat. Big punch there. But Marnell answering right back with a punch of his own. Tried a surprise roll-up, it looked like there, but well scouted by Ricky Gilmore. DDT. Marnell first to his feet. Drop kick. Both of these men really laying it all on the line. A series of headbutts this time. Ricky Gilmore digging deep. And a headbutt to the back of the head this time. Desperation low blow here again out of Marnell. I guess I'll have to count how many times Ricky hit Joey with the table, and then I'll count how many times Joey hit Ricky with the low blow. And then I'll see how I feel about it. And a striking contest again erupting between these two competitors. Marnell trying to battle back. Football tackle, but a super kick maybe, yes! A super kick, teeing off on Ricky Gilmore out of the corner. Can Joey Marnell put away Ricky Gilmore once more, perhaps once and for all? Super kick! This could be it! This could be it! Wiggins in position! 2! No! Ricky Gilmore fighting back. Wild swings. Putting Joey Marnell down. Knee crusher. Drop kick. How is he doing this? The major event feel. The atmosphere. Fueling the competitors of Super Spirit Wrestling. Diving clothesline. He got all of it. Standing sleeper, it's over. Joey Marnell with the standing sleeper, submitting superstar Ricky Gilmore. Could this indeed be the final silencing of Ricky Gilmore, or will he continue to draw the ire of Marnell as the junior division moves forward? My God, you gotta think that Ricky Gilmore was really looking to pull one over on Joey Marnell with his new approach, but maybe he hasn't quite settled into that approach yet, or maybe it's just not who he's meant to be. Either way, the story for Ricky Gilmore evolving constantly here in Super Spirit Wrestling since his attack on Joey Marnell, but for now, Joey Marnell still proving to be a rising star in the junior division here at Super Spirit Wrestling. Well, folks, without further ado, we are heading in to our main event of the evening. It is a Destiny Band title match. Chie Hamasaki, for the very first time in her Super Spirit Wrestling career, challenging Ryoko Matsui, the guiding light, for the Destiny Band title. Folks, I am more than excited for this match, and I gotta say, I think Chie is gonna walk away tonight your brand new Destiny Band champion. We'll see if Ryoko Matsui is able to prove me wrong, but a lot of people are on the side of Hamasaki. Let's go to the ring now for our main event contest.
Making her way to the ring, the challenger, Chie Hamasaki.
One of the most intimidating presences in Super Spirit Wrestling, Chie Hamasaki, trying to get gold here tonight like the gold of her lights against the guiding light, Ryoko Matsui.
And making her way to the ring, she is the Destiny Band champion, the guiding light, Ryoko Matsui.
More than a fan favorite, a fan idol, Ryoko Matsui, your current Destiny Band champion. What a mountain to climb here, though, in her retention in this Destiny Band title match. And Chie Hamasaki taking an early lead with an elbow, well-scouted strike there. Both women answering back and forth here. Bow and arrow hold now early on for Hamasaki. Ryoko Matsui has overcome larger competitors before. We have seen her matches with Beverly Brooks, who was victorious earlier tonight against Piper Valentine. Those matches are legendary matches here in Super Spirit Wrestling. Can she do what she needs to do to hold on to that gold tonight here against challenger Chie Hamasaki? One, Kim Carrillo on duty for this main event contest here at Edge of Excellence. What a night it's been, folks. We have crowned some new champions. Archie Everett, your new king of the junior division. The Gambles got their titles back from Deadly Encounter. And Hideo Kuba is able to retain over Benjamin Rose in one of the most impressive performances I've ever seen in a Super Spirit Wrestling ring. Timekeeper officiating the count there along with Kim Carrillo. Double axe handle across the back. Ryoko Matsui keeping the challenger off her feet, transitioning into a chin lock. Good stuff out of the guiding light. And again, another chin lock. Looking to make things tough for Hamasaki in the early goings. Hamasaki has never held gold in Super Spirit Wrestling. She very well could by the end of the night. Modified figure four stepping through. A lot of strength wrenching on the legs of Ryoko Matsui. It will be the Hamasaki driver versus Ryoko Matsui's Galaxy Slam. Both high impact maneuvers that could spell the 1-2-3 for either competitor. What a pile driver there for Hamasaki, softening Matsui up for the later Hamasaki driver. It will be up to Ryoko Matsui to either avoid or withstand that maneuver. Corner control now for the champion. It will not be maintained. Firing out of the corner with a bridge German, two. Bad sign early for Ryoko Matsui. Chie Hamasaki was able to scout her offense and transition beautifully into that dynamic German suplex. Both women closed fist punches, which are of course legal here in Super Spirit Wrestling. Matsui with the bigger punches this time around. And following up with more, you see Hamasaki trying to cover up. Could we see a stoppage? No, Hamasaki will continue. Shoulder tackle off the running offense. Matsui using some extra momentum. Hamasaki driver, wait a minute, the Hamasaki driver, could we have a new champion? Two. Oh my God, near fall. We almost had a new champion with a very early Hamasaki driver from Chie. Dragon Sleeper, oh my God, Ryoko Matsui is in huge trouble. Hamasaki is on a roll here in her first challenge for the Destiny Band. Got her up again. What a maneuver, and packages her 2. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ryoko Matsui, the gasps escaping so many in the crowd here. I thought it was all 2 there for Chie Hamasaki. And what a champion she would be, not to take anything away from Ryoko Matsui. She has been a marvelous champion, but Chie Hamasaki, if Matsui can't stop her, then who? Oh my God, another huge maneuver. Powerbomb package 2. Oh, Matsui still hanging on to the belt for now, here against what could be her most fearsome challenge yet in Super Spirit Wrestling. Punches to the top of the head now for Matsui. The champion dumped to the outside. Chie Hamasaki, who I believe would normally give chase, opting for the wiser choice to regain some energy. Good stuff out of the challenger. Matsui running right into another powerbomb. Oh no! 2! It's over! We've got a new champion! Chie Hamasaki making short work, surprisingly short work, of Ryoko Matsui. And my God, folks, have we ever seen a main event that dominating? Chie Hamasaki just decimating Ryoko Matsui and finishing what has been such an impressive run through everyone here in the women's division. Chie Hamasaki shocking the world tonight, beating Ryoko Matsui in under 10 minutes in the main event of Edge of Excellence. Well, folks, I have just about seen it all. Chie Hamasaki, your new champion. Archie Everett, your new champion. The Gambles, your new champions. But Hideo Kuba, no, still your Spirit Band champion. What a night, folks. Thank you so much for being here for Edge of Excellence. For now, I am Shirt Donovan, and for everyone here at Twitch.tv and Super Spirit Wrestling, we hope to see you next week. Have a good night.